Well, this is a follow-up. It's still Friday. And now I'm not sure, but it's almost dark. It looks lighter in this camera screen than it is. It's about dark out here. I closed everything up. Got my garage closed up. I'm going to put the mower up. Well, I did it. I got it up there. That's not attached right there. I just was laying it up there, seeing how it was going to fit. Because those are, you know, I took this mobile deck apart months ago. And I've been going to do this. I just now getting around to it. You can tell I'm out of breath. I got it up there, and I actually have it attached to the house. Just so it won't fall back this way. And I'm sure it is going downhill toward this out here, you know. Tomorrow I'm going to work on it, and with the level, probably ought to be a little bit of a slant this way anyway. And get the post to hold it up and all that. And I'll show you more later. I just wanted to go ahead and get this done. I kept hearing this sound earlier, and I thought it was sound like, you know, that noise that when somebody's backing up, some big delivery trucks have that nee, nee, nee. I kept hearing that. And I finally went and walked over there by the camper. It sounded like it was coming from in my camper, and it was. I went in there, and the ceiling smoke alarm was screaming. That's what the noise was I heard. And so I looked in my freezer, and everything in the freezer it's defrosted. Now, the stuff in that freezer, I had been thinking about just tossing it anyway, because it was like 3 years old, and it was not anything of consequence, really. The bottom half of it was some fruit that I had picked at a place about 4 years ago. And I had been going to juice it. Anyway, it was the whole bottom half of the freezer, and then the top half was just plastic containers full of, like when you peel your potatoes and your carrots and all that stuff in your kitchen. And I was going to put it in the compost, but I wanted to freeze it, and I wanted to wait till I had built my compost bin that I want to build, and I still haven't built. And I'd been thinking about just tossing it, and I guess the universe took it and did it for me. My angels, whatever. Because the cord that goes from the house to that freezer is on a switch in the house. And who knows how it happened, but that switch got turned off. And I know it probably happened when I was moving stuff around right by that switch. I was moving a whole bunch of stuff back when it was about, when we were going to drop into the 20s. And I had took my electric heater, which was right there on a table next to that switch. I had took that out and put it in the shed. I had brought it out here. I showed y'all that video, if you saw it or not. Where I had put the electric things, for my plants. And I had set up a butane tank with a heater head on it, on that table. So I don't run that thing when I'm asleep or anything. I just do it in the morning to kind of warm up the room. Because that room in there where that switch is where I, cook. I've got like a little induction plate and stuff in there, because I'm still working on a kitchen. Anyway, somehow I must have hit that switch. So went ahead and turned it back on because I don't know. It's not that cold. I think it's getting in the 40s at night now, right now, you know. It might drop in the 30s, but it's supposed to just like be 40s, and it's been up in the 60s during the day. So I don't know when I'm going to take care of it because I want to finish this. I got so many things, projects that I'm working on. And this video's over 5 minutes already, so I am going to say goodbye. Good night. Come back and see me. Until next time, have a happy holiday.